What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Thor. Today we're going to do a short little video showing Thor being the god that he is. And the crazy thing about what you're going to see today is the fact that we're going to do stage 79 Knull, and the character is still only tier 3. This guy is just level 80. He still only is tier 3, which is absolutely bonkers, man. Still being level 80, still getting it done. But before we speak any more about that, I do want to mention that I did test She-Hulk in ABX yesterday, and she definitely has some viability, guys. I definitely was doing better with She-Hulk in there than just using, like, say, Valkyrie. However, I don't have my Titania built up, and I wasn't really using her, so I'm not really sure if Titania would be better than She-Hulk or if She-Hulk's better than Titania. So I do apologize because I should have tested that, but unfortunately I was at work. I just couldn't get to it. But I do think she has some viability. She's actually quite strong in there. I slapped a rage on her, of course, because that's a great ABX obelisk. I did end up putting just 4 Odin's Blessings on her, not a supreme build, and she had like 183% critical damage. So she still had a ways to go to get her leveled up, and she performed very, very well in there. She actually did extremely well. I would not be surprised at all if she ended up becoming a new ABX meta, and even if she is a new ABX meta, she is definitely viable for a lot of players out there. She did really well, guys. I mean, I got 9.2 million in ABX with her. So yeah, I mean, she did better than my Valkyrie, so I was pretty impressed with that. Now let's get into this run right here. Now this is the team that you get to use, and this is awesome, guys. You only can use aliens from stage 75 to stage 79 against Knull, and guess what? All these characters are aliens, which is fantastic. You got Valkyrie, who most players are going to level up. They're going to level her up because she has just an insane passive that increases damage to supervillains. They get the ignore target dodge rate, the decreased damage received. This is just nutty, right? For any character because it applies to all allies. She's just so good because of that, right? And then you got Ebony, who has the 40% increase of energy tech leadership, which is awesome, guys. And if you have this uniform, you're going to get the increased damage to universal types by 35% and another decreased damage received from universal types, which Knull is. So you're getting a lot of decreased damage received by having these two characters on the team. And really, when Thor's at level 80 and you're in this high level against Knull, that is very, very beneficial. But I just think it's insane that this character at level 80 can still get it done. Yes, I'm running a brilliant on him, right? But you guys can take a look at his energy attack. Yeah, it's 55,400 energy attack. His stats are pretty much maxed out except for his critical rate, right? And he has 2 Odin's Blessings. That's it on him. It's not like a supreme build. And all of his skills are at 6. I haven't leveled up any of these skills. Not one of them. They're all just level 1. I haven't leveled up any of these things. And as far as his gear, I just leveled up his first gear to 30. That's all I've ever done to the character. He's got fully awakened Power Bang Rock set. He does have this artifact, which is useful because it does at least give the extra supervillain attack by 8%, which you can actually get from the legendary battle. And then also, we're using the brilliant CTP of destruction. On my account, this is all I could use, but I guarantee you guys, on a different account, on a stronger account that has more energy attack than me, I have 120%. He could probably do this with a mighty destruction. I don't even think he needs a brilliant because this run you're going to see isn't even perfect, and I still cleared it with about 30 seconds to spare. So I believe that he could actually do this with a mighty at level 80 on a stronger account than mine, which is crazy, guys. And then he has a mythic uniform. Now I'm going to go ahead and run through the skill rotation because we are going to be using a proc. I have talked about Thor before when it comes to playing a proc, but maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you haven't seen it. So when you play with a proc, all you guys want to do is you want to go 4-5. You want to put the proc on the 5, or I'm sorry, on the 4. Cancel the 5 into the 4. Let the proc play out on the 4. Now what you want to do is your damage proc from your mighty destruction or CTB of energy, if you're using that, it's going to be counting down up here. Like, see this little countdown, but it's going to be green because it's going to be your damage proc. Whenever it gets down to 1 second, what you want to do is you want to hit that third skill, right? And the reason for this is you're trying to set up the proc again, and then you want to use the second skill to try to get away from any kind of danger, right? Now, in the run, you're going to see, well, I'm probably going to end up doing the opposite. I'm probably going to take the 2, kind of move away after I do the 5-4, and then do the 3, right? But all you're trying to do is use that third skill or even the second skill to set off the proc again. The reason for that is you're going to see the proc counting down in the top left hand corner, right? Once it gets down to that 1 second and then it goes completely blank, once it goes completely blank, Before that, you'll be running around building up your meter, and you're going to go 5-4 tier 3, right? And you're going to easily put the proc on the tier 3, right? Because it takes 7 seconds for the proc to re-engage once it starts. So once the proc engages, you got 5 seconds of the proc, and then 2 more seconds, and then it can restart again. So literally, guys, it's 5-4, right? Let the proc play out, right? And you can either, when there's 1 second left on the proc, you can hit the 3rd skill and then the 2, or you can hit the 2 skill and then the 3rd, whichever it may be, right? There we go. And then you're going to run around a little bit, and whenever there's 1 second left on the proc, as soon as it goes blank, then you want to go 5-4 tier 3 and put the proc on the tier 3. And that's how you play with a proc, man. You guys will see how I do it. It's really, really easy, man. Thor is OP as hell with this obelisk. He does so well. The damage is just insane, my friends. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with the run that I did against Knull. There's no need for me to narrate it. I've done many videos talking about Thor against Knull, but I also want to mention that, you know, we're not doing a video today about Black Widow because unfortunately my potential is not there, which really, really sucks. So I decided to go ahead and do a little something when it comes to Thor. So guys, let me know what you think about Thor getting it done against stage 79 Knull. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. G2+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.